fair enough to give them that fair justice. You know, I've been on social media. Everybody's on social media. So why not? I take to it with everybody else. But I mentioned 2 years from now. You guys know when I ran for mayor, city council, I haven't changed from day one. And I'm not gonna change. But in the future, you guys really need to take in consideration that we are watching. We wanna be treated fair. Is it black, is it white? You know, our city needs more diversity. We need more on the council. We need more at City Hall. We need more at the fire department. We need more. We need more department heads. And it's not just black and white, it's men, women. We need to be represented. And it all starts at the personnel board. You have one minority. And if I was a city employee or somebody looking for a job, I'm gonna leave there thinking like, man, I hope I got a fair shot. 2 weeks ago, you had the opportunity of possibly appointing another minority black male, another minority black female. That would have knocked two out at the same time. But I don't even think it was addressed or even talked about. And somebody asked me today, what do I think about the city of Northport, our future? If we don't address diversity, and if we don't address diversity in the right places, it means nothing. I worked at the fire department. We had 250 plus firefighters, 17 blacks, 1 Hispanic or Puerto Rican, 1 female. There's nothing right about that. I don't know the exact numbers of this fire department in Northport, but in Tuscaloosa, it was way off. How do you fix it? And I know elected officials you get voted in. Personnel boards, you guys vote people in, and you guys got to pay attention to diversity. 2 weeks ago, you guys didn't. And personally, I left the table feeling like I wasn't treated fair. Am I gonna cry about not being on the civil service board? I'm not. I'm busy. I really am. But when I ran for mayor and city council, I listened to the city employees. It's a lot of people have a lot of different gripes. Until you guys start appointing personnel members who reflects the citizens, there's nothing right about it. So, there's plenty of Northport residents who's interested in the job. You at least gotta look at the applications and talk about it. Even if you don't want to pick them, due process. If nobody don't wanna speak to me after this, I'm good. I don't need any more friends. But I don't have a broken bone about anybody up here. So don't feel this way. I'm not that guy. I know I get crazy a little bit, but that's me though. I am that guy. So I appreciate y'all hearing this, and Mr. Jody, appreciate you for the information. I just hope in the future you guys do a little bit better about your process. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Washington. Item 14, Mayor and Council Members' Business. District 1, Councilman Roberts.
Yeah, I would, if I could have Brooke fill us in on the recycle program, the status and where we are.
Yes, sir. We are still on schedule. Hope to begin the program late spring. We're waiting on 2 more key pieces of equipment to get in before we set a date. And as of Friday, we had a little over 900 residents signed up. And we've already filtered through those, so that's pretty close to being accurate, the number. We're going to recycle 4 items: plastic, cardboard, aluminum, and paper. We're going to work beginning next week on the policies, and we'll have to get the code up. Well, not really updated because we've never had recycling before, but we have to get all the policies in the code. And we are working on the next grant through ADM.
Tell me how many bins per household?
Hopefully we're going to shoot for up to 3, but it's going to end up ultimately on how many total residents we have signed up. So I think it's looking like it may be 3 at this point. Next year it may go up if we get more grant money.
Does the residents have to separate and sort, or is that done
they'll
by
just throw
staff?
everything in the bin. Now the paper, you'll need, like loose paper, you'll need to contain it in a plastic bag and tie it up so it won't blow off down the street. But the cans and cardboard and just sit in the bin
The plastic, cardboard, aluminum, and
and
paper.
paper, yes.
Okay.
And
And-
we will, just so you know, I know Councilman Logan is a big advocate of backyard pickup. We will provide that service for our backyard pickup residents as well.
Yeah, 'cause that was one
Mhm.
question, Brooke, 'cause you know, a lot of folks are gonna be
Right.
and couldn't get it, so I'm glad we still got that.
Mhm.
What about the size of the bins? Do you know?
They're 18 gallon. The approximate dimensions, I don't, sorry, I don't have that with me.
A lot of people ask that question just because they might live in maybe a garden home. There's not
Right.
much room to,
Right.
garage or something to put this.
Yeah, I don't think, because I know you can stack them, so, I mean, 24 by 18 maybe, just a guess. No, I can get you that, though.
Okay.
I can get that and we put it on social media. Will that work? Does that sound good? Okay.
Great.
I actually can probably get you a sample sketch of what it's gonna look like and get that put on social media for you.
Brooke, thanks for the update. Max, again, thanks for the work on the grant. And like we said, hopefully you're gonna find the next 100 grants. I think, was that the challenge earlier today?
About a night.
Phase 2.
Dennis got some EMA federal money. Maybe we can get some of that. EMA storm shelter money.
That's all I had.
Thank you, Councilman. District 2 under my business, and I see Mr. Cadeau, and I don't want to call you out. I know you and I had some email back and forth. I didn't know if it was premature of me to just give everybody an update on what Friends are trying to do as far as bicentennial. I don't know if you want to give a quick update on that, or if, I know you and I are kind of working on an idea regarding long-term plans for Friends and management of some of our facilities that may be historical in nature. Just so the public can kind of know, hey, you've got a plan with your group. I hate to put you on the spot. I know you and I have been emailing about it, and I just wanted to.
Thank you, Councilman Logan, Mayor and Council. We have been in discussions about the management of the Shirley House, and that's been going along, quite well. We will start work on the, the city will, on the remediation in the basement of the asbestos. I believe that will start quickly. Okay, good. So in 2 weeks, that will begin. That's a big thing to get that part of the house corrected, and then we can move forward.
All right. We threw that idea about having a welcome center down there. I don't know if that's a possibility.
I am totally in agreement with the Welcome Center. We can look for grant funding.
Yeah, Dennis, need some grant money.
We need some grant money for that. And I think that's a great idea for Northport to have a Welcome Center down there. Bicentennial update real quick. We're looking at a kind of a kickoff thing. I call it a party. Whitney has another name for it, but I said we can't use the same name in other places. But we're looking at probably the April 6th.
Okay.
Downtown Northport.
All right.
But we're getting there.
Thank you, Chuck.
Okay.
And I'm sorry to call you out. Like, I just had to. I know we've been emailing back and forth, and I'm just trying to make sure we get that information out.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
One more thing into my business, Mr. Higginbotham, I didn't know if it was too premature again to discuss paving, kind of where we are with it.
Sir, we received bids for the paving project. As you're aware, the contractor, who is Burkhalter Paving, is meeting with the city next week to discuss their schedule. They were going to meet this week and had to cancel, so they'll be meeting next week to lay out their schedule for the paving. And then they'll begin shortly thereafter. We'll probably be able to get with y'all after that and provide the schedule so you know what's going on.
All right, thank you. That's all the business I have. District 3, Councilman Hinton.
Just like to mention that the Northwood Lake Homeowners Association will hold its annual meeting Saturday, February the 16th at Northwood Hills Baptist Church, and all residents of the Northwood area are invited to attend. I mention this because they do such a wonderful job in our community. They keep the place looking beautiful, and they encourage homeowners to keep their places up, to have the yards looking good, houses in good repair, and they take action if that doesn't happen, which keeps the value of our property up. And so it's a very fine group. In fact, if Northport had a group like this in every community, we'd have a much prettier place in our town. But certainly just wanted to mention that. It's at 4 o'clock, Saturday afternoon, February 16th.
Thank you, Councilman. District 4, Councilman Davis. District 5, Councilman Hogg.
I was gonna ask about the resurfacing project, so I'm glad you did, President Logan. I also want to challenge the public to take advantage of the recycling program. If you have not signed up, please go to the website and do that. I'm glad to hear that we have 900 residents so far that are excited about that, and I think there's a lot out there that probably still don't know yet. Maybe they've been under a rock or something, but I think this is a good thing, and definitely appreciate you helping put that out on social media, and we can get that to share, and all the citizens to share and take advantage of this. So, as it was stated before by Tony, very good job by Max staff for getting this grant. We are looking forward to seeing what we can do here in the future due to these type of grants, and I just wanted to thank staff for all your hard work on that.
Thank you, Councilman. The Honorable Mayor Donna Aaron. Yes, ma'am. Item 15 is executive session. I think Ron has asked that we go into executive session to discuss retail and pending litigation. Ron, you said the session should take no more than 30 minutes. It's also anticipated that the council will not take any action after our executive session, correct? All right, I'll make a motion to adjourn into executive session to discuss retail and pending litigation. Seeing that the session should take no more than 30 minutes, council will not take any action after the session is concluded. That's in the form of a motion. Is there a second? Yes, sir. Yes, yeah. Bruce, I think if it's all right, I think staff can go.
Yeah, that's appropriate.
Thank you. All right, that's in the
Second.
form of a motion, second by Councilman Roberts. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Mr. Higginbotham.
Councilman Logan,
Yes.
Councilman Roberts. Yes. Councilman Hinton,
Yes.
Councilman Davis. Yes. Councilman Hogg.
Yes.
Motion carries. I don't. It'll be later this week. We don't.